Hey Pinheads, do you ever wonder what would happen if horror villains faced off? Well, so do we. So what we've done is we've taken 22 of the most badass horror villains and put them at random on a bracket. We will have these villains face off one battle at a time until we reach the ultimate number one villain who would win it all. If you haven't done this yet, please subscribe. If you like what you're seeing, please like. Also, please comment. We always enjoy seeing what you have to say. Thank you very much. Do that shit. Welcome back, Pinheads. We are still on our bracket face-offs here of the horror villain 22-man random bracket. We are finding out who the ultimate horror villain is based on all of our computing of surveys and scores from places like IMDb, Rotten Tomatoes, and other websites.
If you're like me, you're probably wondering, how do these guys know who actually win these battles? Well, I'm going to go ahead and give you a little bit of insight to that. I had a bunch of horror fans fill out surveys based on such attributes like likability, kill, style, creativity, danger level, uniqueness, how iconic they are, their backstory, appearance, and their movie or franchise likability. Besides these scores, I've also taken the scores from the IMDb and Rotten Tomatoes, as well as other websites that rate movies, and taken all the scores from their films or franchises, along with the survey numbers, and did all the math stuff.
Our next battle here, or battle 11, is The Thing versus Leatherface. And The Thing actually won in round 1. We are now in round 2, but The Thing took it in round 1 against Pinhead. I was a little upset by that one. I kind of wanted Pinhead to take it, and I think that realistically in the battle, discussing who would win the battle at least, I'm pretty sure we all agreed Pinhead was going to take that one. The popular vote, though, is The Thing, and I got to tell you, and I've said this before because I know Steve is big on The Thing, and I know Rob was big on The Thing, and I think even Jen was a big Thing fan. I don't really get the draw you guys do. I really don't understand what is so amazingly impressive about that movie. Like it's good, but it's like it's good. It has its place. It's on my shelf, but it's not like, I mean, I don't know. I just really don't see what the following of that movie is for me personally.
That was, what, 82?
The Thing?
Yeah. 82, 83?
I'm pretty sure, yeah. I mean, it was 1982. You're right. Absolutely
82.
right.
Boy, I pulled that out of my jaws.
Uh,
I think the thing for me, quite literally, is that, I was just a young kid back then, and I saw it around that time when I was young. So it's just one of those things that did it for me. I mean, I guess no different than the friggin' Smurfs or something like that. You get hung up with watching something or seeing something at a young age, and it just means that much more to you. I often talk about Silver Bullet for the same reason. One of the first horror movies I ever watched as well. And I was captivated by it and loved it. And I think that's probably true of The Thing as well. And as you stated, it's not the greatest movie of all time. It's not the most amazing creature feature. And there's some dead time within it without seeing any real action and stuff. But I don't know. There's just something about it that stuck with me. And every time it comes on, regardless of what,
platform.
what situation it is, that if I'm watching TV or just turning on the TV to get ready to watch a movie, and then that's already on, I could be halfway done, I'll just sit there and watch it. So I can't explain it other than the fact that it's possibly just the nostalgia fact, which could go with virtually everything. But
See, that's interesting, and for that it makes a lot of sense. But like me, Rob, and Jen, we're all a touch younger than you. This movie actually was made before we were born, and I mean, granted, there's movies that I love from the time period before I was born and stuff like that, but this movie in particular just has a really, really strange, huge, cult following or whatever. It's one of those movies. I mean, it's like Rocky Horror Picture Show, how people just are all about that friggin' movie. I never really understood that one either. I mean,
right.
I'm not saying it's bad. I mean, Tim Curry's great, and it's got Meatloaf in it. I mean, it's not bad, but it's just I never understood what is so fascinating about it, It's just one of those movies. The thing is like that for me. I just don't understand what is so fascinating about that movie that just drives everybody to be so about it. But I guess that's another time and show maybe. Right now we're discussing The Thing versus Leatherface, and I mean we all know how I feel about Leatherface. Texas Chainsaw is my go-to slasher franchise. So on popularity, I'm already going to go ahead and say that I'm going Leatherface. However, as a battle goes, ooh, that'd be interesting, man. I mean, I, what do you think, man? Start to break this down for me. What do you see happening here? Because I mean, it's kind of an interesting concept, really. Like, what would go down there?
Yeah, I mean, well, the thing was found in the ice, right?
Yeah.
In a very cold climate. So I don't think Leatherface has ever made it to either of the poles. But if there was some way that they cross paths, the thing would have had to take on another body, of course, and have traveled away. So uh, in quite a distance. So maybe it's one of those things where, just like with all of the Leatherface movies, there's always a school bus of kids or a group of people visiting something, doing whatever. You got to set up the scene, right? So
Mm-hmm.
maybe the thing is inside of one of these people that Leatherface is getting ready to take on, and he doesn't realize that obviously what he's doing, he's killing a lot of people. He goes and buries that chainsaw into somebody, and it kind of splits and does this weird thing like the dog did in the original movie. And I don't know, maybe it envelops him, takes him over and gets into his bloodstream and takes him on. So it becomes Leatherface. So that'd be kind of an interesting setup, actually. I mean, nobody really necessarily wins, but
Mm.
I would say that because Leatherface is still walking around and he is the embodiment of the thing, then I'll take him. I'll pick him for that reason.
That's interesting. I think that would definitely make Leatherface. That would definitely add a little more terror
Oh
to
yeah.
Leatherface. I mean, that's a whole nother level of just insanity. Liza, what do you think about this one?
I don't know. Probably the thing. I think the thing would win.
The thing would win. Um, yeah, it's interesting. It's I don't know. See, I can think of like maybe 100 scenarios of how it'd play out, and realistically, I don't know. I don't know if Leatherface really computes things as much as it's just sort of like just a more of a natural instinct to just destroy and kill.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, that's. I don't know if I got a whole lot on that, but I think that I'd probably agree with Steve that maybe Leatherface becomes Leatherface the Thing.
Leather thing.
Um, Leather Thing,
Leather thing.
or there's a huge battle
Finger
throughout the
face.
yeah
Yeah.
finger face. Maybe there's a huge battle throughout the movie, and then in the end we get that twist where now Leatherface is the Thing. The Thing is Leatherface. Leather Thing.
I
Finger
like leather.
face.
I don't know. I don't know. They're both good.
Leather.
Leather Thing is good. I like Leather
Thing.
Thing.
What did I say? Finger
Finger
face.
face. Finger face. Finger face is also good.
Yeah,
So
it sounds like maybe a Girls Gone Wild like reboot of the movie or something. I don't know.
yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go with Leatherface because obviously we all knew that was gonna happen. That's an obvious choice, and I said that earlier as well. So, Steve, are you sticking with the Thing?
Well, I went Leatherface
Oh,
because even
you went
though,
Leatherface. That's right,
yeah,
you did. Okay. And
yeah,
Liza, are you Leatherface or the Thing?
I'm gonna go the thing.
The Thing. All right. Let's go ahead
come
and
on,
see.
Leatherface, I need to tie Liza right here.
Let's see
No.
what let's see what happens. and we're going to compute the results right now.
Please wait while we calculate the results.
Fight! Apocalypse! Killing frenzy! I demand a sacrifice. Finish him! Game over.
And the winner is...
Leatherface.
Leather thing coming through, baby.
Sorry, Liza. So now, looking at this, Liza is taking a major fall from grace, and she is 6 wins, 5 losses. Steve is now at
6 wins, 5 losses.
6 wins, 5 losses, and I have taken the lead with 8 wins and 3 losses. Hell yeah! Let's see what happens next when we have Ghostface versus Hannibal Lecter. Now this should be fun. Let's see what happens.
Hey, Pinheads, if you're listening to this, you've been watching our 22 bracket horror villain face-off. I would encourage you to continue to watch, because we've got a lot more coming. We will find out who the ultimate horror villain is. Please subscribe if you haven't. Please like if you like what you're seeing. And please comment. We would love to know who you think would win in these battles. Also, make sure that you keep an eye out in the future, because we will be doing more of these brackets, and I would love to get your opinion. We will be putting surveys out there, and you can be a part of this. And your score could matter as well. Thank you for watching. See you soon.